Minasan, konnichiwa. How are you doing? We have already finished lesson 1 to lesson 5. And at the end of lesson 5, we have this page of a comprehensive knowledge from chapter 1 to chapter 5. So you can find this page at the end of lesson 5. So let's do this exercise of quiz 1 together. We need you to fill in the blank with appropriate particle. So what particle we have learned so far? In lesson 1 to 5, we have studied particle wa, no, mo, o, kara, made, and a question word ka, right? So let's see number 1 together. Kochira blank Sasaki-san desu. Kochira, this kochira is using with people, right? This person. How about this thing, this one? That one will be kore, kore, sore, are. But kochira using with people. This person is Mr. Sasaki. So in this form, we need noun number 1 wa, noun number 2 desu. The meaning is noun number 1 is noun number 2. So in this blank, we need particle wa. Very easy, right? We move on to the second one. Sumitsu-san wa ABC Futsu blanket benkochi desu. Mr. Smith is the lawyer ABC. We already have this wa, right? We can use wa only once in a sentence. So we are looking for other particle to make a complete meaning. Mr. Smith is the lawyer of ABC Foods. So the particle that represents a word of is particle no. Right? Okay, sambang number 3. Budao-san wa engineer desu. Benkochi desu. And the answer is engineer desu. So this one is a question. Is Mr. Brown an engineer or the lawyer? So we say Budao-san wa engineer desu ka? Benkochi desu ka? Right? Desu ka? They ask you to choose the answer. Now number 4. これは私 本ではありません。ではありません is a negative form of this. This is not book me. This is not book of me. This is not my book. So the word that show the possession of something is particle no. Right? これは私の本ではありません。This is not my book. 鈴木さんのです。鈴木さんの本です。This is belong to Mr. Suzuki. Alright, number 5. 会議は9時11時です。So now we need the particle that's showing the interval of the time. So it would be から and まで。会議は9時から11時まで。Right? The meeting is from 9 to 11. Number 6, それ、いくらです ka? Ikura is a question word, means how much, asking for price. The answer is Sansei index is 3,000 yen. Sore wa ikura desu ka? How much is that? 3,000 yen. Are 3,000 yen. Sansei desu ka? Now be careful when you see something which is the same. They already said this one is 3,000. This one is also 3,000. So if you see something like the same occupation, the same thing, the same price, we have to use particle mo. How much is that? It's 3,000 yen. Is that also 3,000 yen? いいえ、3000円ではありません。3800円です。That is not 3,000 yen. That is 3,800 yen. 7番。そのビール is beer. That beer, 5 bottles, 5本ください. Can I have? Can I buy? So it should be そのビールをください right? Can I have that beer? そのビールをください。そのビールを5本ください。We don't need a particle after counting number. Do you remember that? Because the original sentence is そのビールをください. Can I have that beer? Can I have 5 bottles of beer? そのビールを5本ください. Now the last one. それはどこ blank カメラですか? ドイツです. Now this camera is from where? Right? It's made from where? It made in what? Deutsche, in Germany. In Germany. So どこ to ask from where? どこのカメラですか? ドイツのです. Now up until this point, did you get a full score? If you get a full score, please give a big hand to yourself. Yeah, you are excellent. You are excellent student. If you make 1 or 2 mistakes, that is fine. You are very, very good students. If you have made more than 5 mistakes, then you have to review and study harder for chapter 1 and chapter 5. All right? Now we move on to part number 2. Complete each sentence by filling in the blanks with the appropriate word. Now we're going to fill the blank with some word like question words or something. Let's see. Number 1, Hoffman-san. Mr. Hoffman wa ... desu ka? Now if you have a question like this, you need to read the answer first so you know what is the question word they are talking about. Hoffman-san wa ... desu ka? Hi, yes. Mr. Hoffman is a German. Deutsche Jin. Deutsche Jin. Now you have 2 choices in mind. Number 1 is Hoffman-san wa Deutsche Jin desu ka? Is Mr. Hoffman a German? Another one is Hoffman-san wa nani jin desu ka? Mr. Hoffman is a person from what nation? What nationality is he? Nani jin. But you look at the answer. The answer say yes. Yes. So this one should be a yes-no question. It's not the what, when, where, why question. It's a yes-no question. So this one would be Hoffman-san wa Deutsche Jin desu ka? Hai, Deutsche Jin desu. Okay, now we move on to number 2. それは blank ですか? The answer is 時計です. 時計です. What is 時計? 時計 is a watch or the clock. So we asking for a thing, we use the question word nan desu ka? What is that? Nan desu ka? So that was nan desu ka? Toke desu. That is a clock. Now let's move on to number 3. Kore wa blank no kasa desu ka? The first thing that coming to my mind is dare no kasa desu ka? Is this whose umbrella? But can we use dare here? We have to look at the answer first. The answer is iie. Takashi-san no de wa arimasen. So with the word iie, it means that we need a yes-no question. We need a yes-no question. So can we use what, when, where, why, who? Dare? No, we cannot use who. We need a yes-no question. Kore wa Takashi-san no kasa desu ka? Kore wa Takashi-san no kasa desu ka? Is the umbrella of Mr. Takashi? Iie. Takashi-san no de wa arimasen. This is not belongs to Mr. Takashi. How about this one? Let's look at the answer. Sumitsu-san no de belongs to Mr. Smith. So this is not a yes-no answer. This is an information. Then we need the question word here. Question word asking for the person. Dare no desu ka? Whose dare no? Whose umbrella is this? It belongs to Mr. Smith. Dare no desu ka? Now number 4. Sumitsu-san no uchi no denwa bango wa desu ka? 03-345-9660 desu. So they're giving a telephone number. So the question word for telephone number is what? It is nanban. Nanban. Right? What number? Number 5. Hiruyasumi wa. Hiruyasumi, lunch break. Hiru means noon at 12 o'clock. Yasumi means taking a break. So hiruyasumi is lunch break. Hiruyasumi wa kara made desu ka? The answer is 12時から1時までです. So we need the question word about time. About time. We can ask 昼休みは何時から何時までですか? The lunch break is from what time to what time? It's from 12 to 1 o'clock. Now number 6. その赤い T シャツはですか? Let's look at the answer. They're giving the price. 2300円です. So we need a question word asking for price. What is it? What is the question word asking for price? How much? いくら? いくら? その赤い T シャツはいくらですか? 2300円です. Now we coming to the last one. あのパソコンはのですか? 日本のです. It's from Japan. It's made from Japan. So we need a question word that shows the original place where the things come from. あのパソコンはどこのですか? The personal computer is from where? It's from Japan. So when you complete this exercise, you should know by yourself whether you need more review of chapter 1 to chapter 5 or not. If you can do like 90% out of this exercise, it means you are ready for the quiz 1. If you are like 50 or 60% correct on this exercise, it means that you need to go back and review chapter 1 to 5. I wish you a good luck for the quiz 1, and then next chapter we will study the different verbs. By far we just study only one verb, which is des. From chapter 1 to chapter 5. From chapter 6 we're going to study a new verb. So you have to pay attention for chapter 6, 7 and 8 for the midterm examination. Until then, have a nice day. Bye bye.